Hi everyone, welcome back to Point Necropolis. I'm here to try to do another tutorial. We're going to try to build something new. We just finished building this Ferris wheel for our carnival scene that we're going to have on our 2025 home haunt walkthrough. So I think what I'm going to try to build this time is a swing that goes around in a circle. You could see Distortions Unlimited has one similar to that. They call it their maypole, I think. They don't sell it anymore, but you can see videos online. But they just have two characters coming down from a pole that spins around in a circle, so it's a swing. Like what you would see at the fair, the swing ride, only they only have two characters on it. I'm gonna make mine with 4 characters. And with an adjustable speed, so you can make it go fast or slow. It shouldn't be too hard to build, but we'll see. Everything I do is kind of learn as you go type of project. So I did spin this camera around, pick up some materials. I've got about 6 pieces of 10-foot PVC and another scrap piece, probably 6 feet long. Probably make this about 5.5, 6 feet tall, maybe. Doesn't have to be too tall. I also bought a wiper motor from Fright props. And then I will have to make a stand for it and center it. So, let's get to building. So this wiper motor, I want the drive to be centered within the stand. This is going to go at the very top of the stand. So, and then from here, it's going to spin around. So we'll just run the power up the legs of the stand to this, and then on top of this, we will attach the part that spins and holds the 4-way, the 4 characters. But this is what I came up with for the base, and basically the top also, only the top. All right, so now I just need to determine what height I need, and cut some PVC for that. I think, so I'll cut some pieces 5.5 feet. Why not? Or thereabouts. Doesn't have to be exact either for this, but we're gonna measure this out and cut it 5.5 feet. Let's see if this will hold here. So I'm putting these in the base, and then we'll make the top. There we go. So I just put these pieces in the base, and then it'll stand on its own. So that'll be your structure, or my structure. I got nobody to talk to. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo on me. There we go. And 2 more. And like I was saying, I could turn the pipe to get it flush. And that's another reason why just dry fit it. Don't glue it. And come back and you put screws through it. Glue's not gonna hold to furniture. It'll hold, but it's not like it will with PVC. So furniture grade fittings, you have to screw them anyway. So I like using them for these kind of projects. I really should use that. And I won't tighten them anymore, so don't break. Okay, so as I was saying, I got this screwed onto the pipe. There's our drive system. And since this is dry fitted, I can just turn the pipe. Well, I don't want to crack this, so I use a small pipe wrench and just turn the pipe till I get it exactly right, and then put a screw in it to hold that. All right, that's it for today. That's all I'm gonna do because I need to go get some parts. But we have our stand to chat. I'm gonna put some cross pieces in here. So in the center of this, that'll give it more strength. And then on the bottom, we'll have legs that shoot out to make a big base so that it doesn't wobble, do this kind of thing. The wind won't blow it over that way. We'll come out 3 feet in all directions and tie it all together. All right, a little more work on this swings, which I am now think that I'm gonna call this the Scare-ousel. So it'll be a swing type carousel with scary clowns, scary characters on it, and there will be 4 swings that go around in a circle, like this chair swings you see at the fair or at a carnival. So East Point Necropolis, Scare-ousel. And now we are going to make the drive connection. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing that I did on the Ferris wheel. So we got a 1-inch iron pipe, cast iron plug that we're going to thread into a 1-inch female PVC adapter. Okay. And on top of that, there'll be a little stub out of PVC, and then there'll be a 5-way connector on that, here, which is going to drill out the top of this 1-inch plug. Right in the center. And we are going to tap that with an M8 tap, because that is the thread size of the drive bolt on the wiper motor. All right. So we got, I drilled the hole already, but I've got the M8 tap threaded up into the drill press. We're gonna go slow and see if we can get this tapped. Now, from here, I did order a 6-way fitting that I may put up here instead of what I have right now. Right now I have the trip hazards, that's what I have. I need to figure out how much, how far out I want this to go. So right now I just have this. The 6-way will allow me to put something on top of this, upward. Should I maybe do something there? I don't know. I think I'm gonna make this look like a tree trunk. I think that's an idea. So it'll look like a tree spinning around. So let's cut these at 3 feet. Okay. That's 4, I believe, at 3 feet. All right, so these go in here. I'm just assembling these, which will be the arms that hold the swings. Okay. Move this back a little bit so you can see the helicopter. Move this back. We got that. Okay, so just looking up on Fright Prop's website, the wiring of the motor. So it shows right on the page, even before you go to select it, the different wiring of it here. I think if I can get right in here. So it says that red is your positive, so your 12-volt positive, and then either green is slow and blue, I believe it is. The blue on here is fast. So I'm gonna wire this one to the fast wire. The Ferris wheel, I put it on slow because I know even at slow it was too fast, so I put a speed control on it. This is going to have a speed control on it too, but we may want it to spin faster with swings. I don't know, because then if you spin it faster, they'll kick out to the side. Swings will fly out to the side more. So we got some of these quick disconnects I'll use. I bought for the Ferris wheel. Quick disconnects, and then they could just plug in, snap, they snap in. If you want to take it apart, you just pull the tab and pull it apart. Easier said than done. Pop it in, pull the tab back, pull it apart. So that'll make it easy, and it's waterproof. So we'll just go ahead and snap them together. And this one, so I've got some of these solder. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. These are cool though. You just solder them on, and you solder them with a heat gun. They're low temperature solders, so I like using those. Handy dandy strippers. Get you a pair of these. Pink. A lot easier, the easiest strippers than the other kinds. These are cheap Walmart ones, but they work just as good as my Irwin's or Klein's. So, well, are you seeing this? Can you see this? Pink. And one more pink. 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 Very easy, very simple. Oops. All right, so I'm going to put a speed control on this to slow it down. Here's my speed controller. Just a little PWM pulse width modulator. So all that does is lower the voltage. Lower and raise the voltage by turning this knob. And the higher voltage you have, the faster the speed will be on wiping over. So you slow it down. Look, turning this counterclockwise. This little knob here will slow the speed. I got it running pretty fast right now because I wired this to the fast mode on my wiper motor. So it's flying pretty fast, so I want to slow it down. Alright, so I just cut off the end of my wires. I have my power supply hooked to. Cut it, and I'll just turn these back, expose the wires. Okay, this goes to the motor. Written on the back of this says plus and minus, so positive and negative, and it says motor and power. So the one that says motor are the wires that go to the motor. So that's pretty simple on these. So we'll just put red to positive and black to negative. These ones right here. Okay. Alright. And then the other one says power, positive and negative. So that will be from our power supply. I bought a 10 amp power supply, so the 5 amp. That way the motor not struggle. If it happens to draw more than 5 amps, it will struggle. Yeah, 10 amp. At least that's what it says. You know, can't always trust the ratings on things today's report. Okay, so this next one is power negative. Put that in there. Good, okay. So there we have it. The power supply is wired. Power supply. Speed control, PWM, pulse width modulator. Let's say that it's all wired up. So we should be able to plug it in, and then we can control the speed of this thing. Alright, let's find a plug. So I'm here on this wall. I don't know if I can see it on camera. And there's a wall over here to plug. I'm in the garage, so the plugs are high up. There we go. So, Let me tilt this towards the camera. As I turn this speed control, the knob on that speed control, you go slow all the way to stop, or you can go faster. Now, that's not exactly concentric. It doesn't look like it's a little off, but I think it'll be all right. We'll see. All right, we'll put on the, what I like to call the helicopter. So this here is what the swings are going to hang from. So this is going to mount like this, and this is what I call it, the helicopter. It's going to mount on top of this. I'll do this back so you can see it. It'll mount up here, like that. And then we can plug this in. Give it another try. Okay. Here's the speed controller. We're going to try that. Slow. Speed it up. Fast is extremely fast. On every one of these arms of my helicopter, or blade, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to have chains come down and a little swing seat and a monster hanging onto it. So if you go too fast, they're going to fly off. We'll secure them on there good with zip ties and such, but anyway, speed control is essential. Just about every project I have is going to have a 10 amp power supply and a 10 amp speed control line. That way you can ultimately control the speed of your product.